Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And this game is the culmination and the collision of two undefeated teams, two teams that had defied the odds and come through this season unblemished. Now, each looking to take one final step and become a college football undefeated national champion, as we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on a squad from the Pac-12, a group with a whole lot to prove here today. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Panthers with less than ideal field position as they come out for their first possession. Well, here we go, Kirk. The energy in this place is tremendous. We are 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion.
And think about it, Chris. These two teams have put everything into this to get to this stage and this opportunity. Let's see who can handle it better.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. So on the opening drive, they're backed up here now, 3rd and 9. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Whoa, talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Fires it on the move. Oh, the pass is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Looking to throw. It's Barkow. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
Pressure is coming. Got him. He's sacked.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
He's running out of time here. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 31, so makes a good short. The end zone. Here comes the Georgia State offense back out there. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Quarterback drops back. And this pass is on target. Caught. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Running play called on 3rd and short. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's 3rd down and inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he's into the end zone. But there is a marker down, so hold everything. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds his target. He has the first. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia State. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Offense trots out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quick completion to the tight end.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. They bring the punter onto the field now. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Georgia State offense on the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain. Important second down play coming up. Caught quickly. Fights off a defender. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And Georgia State has the lead here, Kurt. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. They'll try to run for the first down. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Works downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
He's across the 25. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. First down and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the back now goes in motion. Here comes a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. The shotgun running play call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Looking to throw it on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Getting set. Here's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. This is the 6th play on the drive. Looking downfield, it's Barkow. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Panthers offense back out there now. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th down last time. Trying to extend the play. He pulls it in for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. He'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he dropped it over the middle and some traffic there. Now brings up 3rd down.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy. The receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 15. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. See what the call is on 1st and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. And here's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
But I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down. They're going to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To the air. It's Barkow. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's going to take off. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The punt team making their way on the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Georgia State offense back out there. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. And is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's complete downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
That's another huge gain for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, giving him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Time running down, just one play left here in the half. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Alexander. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the offense trots back out on the field again. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Here's the second down play.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
He'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Back to throw. It's Sparkow. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Georgia State offense on the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. The game makes it second and medium. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Third down coming up after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid game for a first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big...
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Catch made down inside the 25. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
Well, I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score at every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner decides to field it. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? To throw, it's Barkow. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Not much on that play, brought down short. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. It's caught downfield. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Stopped short with a marker after just a short gain. Crucial third down play coming up. Can they pick up the first on the ground? The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
And they'll kick it away here. Choosing to return the punt. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Panthers offense back out there now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. It's third down after that run. A pop pass on a jet sweep. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Defense is coming after him. Looking to scramble. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. Inside the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. You've got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep.
Got space, looking to score. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. Can you imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Offense makes their way on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
And here comes the punter onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Georgia State offense back out there. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. That run moves the ball across the 35. Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. tackle, but first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Dump ball's caught by the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. And Georgia State has the lead here, Kirk. So 3 quarters complete in this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times, he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, and he's likely going to go over the century mark.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Get set, get set.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Panthers. And the route is on.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Alexander. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense ready to start this drive. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
He bought some time, now lets it go. And this pass is caught. That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to throw yet again. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Barkow. On the run here. Lets it go. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 28.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the
nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The defense recovers the fumble.
Chris, and just like that, I think that'll be ball game. The one thing they couldn't do is turn the football over. They put it on the ground. The defense capitalizes, and I think that's going to be the ball game here in the national championship.
The Georgia State offense on the field now. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
And the offense will stay out there. They are 2 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough. So they get the first down, and that could be the dagger. This defense needed to stop right there. The offense can begin to think about celebrating.
What a gutsy call here by the head coach to go for this with 4th down with the lead late in the game. Give them all the credit for the execution. This game's not over, but the defense, the only chance they really have now is they got to rip that ball out and try to get a turnover.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Crosses the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Georgia State. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Dropping back. It's Barkow. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. So incomplete pass on second down sets up a 3rd and inches. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Snags the quick throw. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense... Back into this game, the only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Second down after that previous play. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. They moved the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Georgia State Panthers.